Hey guys, welcome to a gameplay with this New York Jets defense. Now we're actually facing a pretty tough opponent in this particular game, facing Generous. My head-to-head player, been around for a while, always knows the meta, good player. I was actually the one who played this game, by the way, so this is not a gameplay from Chaos, it's a gameplay from me, from Throne. And this is really going to highlight just how good Big Dime 146 is. Now we've definitely gotten some comments on it in the Facebook group. Some of you guys are struggling to stop the run, or you're getting hit up the seams, or not getting adjustments off in time. I think this is a perfect gameplay that shows, examples of facing a good opponent who's going to switch through multiple formations. And my defensive adjustments this game, I feel like we're really good. So first off, he's going to come out in strong pro. Naturally, I'm going to hit him with 4-4 split or 3-4 bear. I feel really comfortable in both those run Ds. Doing the exact setup that we talked about in the video. I'm using Shazier from the right side, and then I do end up getting caught on a safety when I was going to try to use Miller instead, but it just blows up this dive. Basically established to him right there, he can't run the ball. He's going to already go to shotgun for the rest of the entire game. Now, I was a little bit unhappy with my run D this game in terms of against shotgun runs. I feel like he picked really good times to run the ball, so we didn't blow him up many times. I think one time, and that was about it, where we blew him up for a huge loss. But here we go, coming into Big Dime. And I've talked about, I've set my quick audibles already, but here we go. I've manned up my slot on the left. I'm going to take the seam on the right. I think I end up, I man up my other slot on the right side. So I'm just bluffing pressure at this point, and look at that. We get him to block 6. At that point, we should win. We're only sending 4 people blitzing. We should win that. We should win that battle right there. Now, coming to third down, he's already on a 3rd and 10. As you can see, he's tried a couple different things. I'm coming right back down with Big Dime here. It takes me a second. But he's going to be in gun bunch. And when I see gun bunch, that means I'm sending heat, because it's super easy to set up. I don't even got to move my guys into their fits. And right here, as you can see, I'm just going to send heat. He's going to try to quick hike me right here. I get my defense set up. He doesn't quick hike me. Oh, that was pretty quick. But just a pretty much fake cover 3 shell. Faked on the post and came back down. I think he was throwing the post. He probably would have been able to complete it, but we got such good pressure on him. He couldn't really do anything. Now 4th and 18. I feel like normally in this situation, I like to send a ton of heat, but I feel like I played too aggressive right here. Normally, like I said, I love sending heat in this situation, but I don't know. I feel like I play a little bit too aggressively with my coverage shell. I should just play cover 2, both, protect the 6 cloud flats on the field, but instead, we only have one on the right side. I know I got to take middle or a left. Or the left side, and what do you know? Our protect the sticks cloud flat's going to play that. So basically, anytime it's past 10 yards on a 3rd or 4th down, I'm protecting the sticks pretty much all the time. Now, we come away with no points. Actually, threw red zone interception. Not my greatest performance on O right there, but we actually did end up playing a really good game on offense. So this next play, we play coverage, and look, we get a shed, we get a sack. Mix up, sending heat and sending 3. That's the name of the game out of this Big Dime. If he's ever in a spread set, I'm likely not going to send heat, but I'm going to mix up my coverage shell. And even right here, I think we just switched to cover 4. Did I see that correctly? Might have been cover 3, and I just pressed, and we just screamed at him again. So he's having tons of trouble with this heat right here. And that's mainly because we're not sending it every play. And even when we do, it's coming in. When he's blocking 7, it's coming in. So now 3rd and 20. From my understanding, I play coverage here. I don't think I send heat. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Oh, I played man. I actually like that. So I went cover 1 robber with 2 protect the sticks clouds. I shaded inside, and then notice that it bags the corner out because we had protect the sticks. It's 20 yards the first down. That cloud's going to play deeper. So that was actually really good defense. I didn't even know what I was going to do there just watching this back, and I just played this about 30 minutes ago. Actually a big fan of that defensive play call. I hadn't run man coverage yet to that point. That's a really good down to run man coverage. I knew I wasn't setting pressure. I could have disguised that a little better. But, no, that was really good D. So, here we go again. Same thing. I'm using this deep half. And I just know I don't have a cloud on the left. I've got to take, a ton of stuff. He's going to probably try to motion block. He does. He only has 3 routes out there. And he goes for the same corner route again. He's not getting it again. Same thing. Protect the sticks cloud. I don't agree with him going for it there. He's shown that his defense can be, good enough. He should punt it. It's long yardage. So anyway, I go get 7 there on the next offensive drive, and we're still in Big Dime. Notice right here, again, I'm not going to have time to move him all the way in. I might get quick hiked against Trips head on. I'm just going to man him up on the slot. I'll take the B receiver, okay? That's what I'm thinking when I face Trips. Now, this guy actually puts together a really good drive this drive. It's 2 big plays. And this is the first one. It's just a bad user. I should have known. There's nothing for me to come back across the middle. I know it's SE corner. He hits me with it. It's not SE corner. It's the play that's really similar, though, out of trips tight end. And he hits me with it. A little bit frustrating, but we're not going to let him do it again. There's the run D we talk about, inside zone. It's going to blow it up. But I'm not going to let him throw that corner out again. He can hit me with anything else. I will not let him throw that corner again in trips tight end. So just FYI, he has that play. He likes going to it. He's already completed it once for, 30, 40 yards. So likely going to come back to it here soon. Again, trips tight end here. And we're going to do, a similar setup to the first time. We're blitzing off the right side, and we're just manning up the left. We're just going to send, 5. Pretty simple setup. And B is my responsibility here. Notice same play. Actually, nope, not same play. It was same play, but we get heat right there. 3rd and 22 here. Now this was, I believe, where I have some pretty bad defense. I should have protect the sticks cloud on the left. I should have. But instead I get a little too cute. I just man up the left side. And notice what I have to go do with Shazier here. So I said, he's not going to beat me with the corner again. I chase the corner. He hits me with the route specialist post. One of the best man-beating routes in the game. He gets a first down off it, too. Very good play for him. He's really only had 2 good plays, but both of them have gone for big yards. So note that he likes going with the route specialist post. So I need to figure out a way to stop this corner and this post at the same time, or at least get pressure on him before he can throw one of them. Now, changing up coverage shell. We talked about how key this is. Looks like I'm mixing in some stuff. He goes to an RPO. Good play. We get a really good user to be able to get that tackle right there. Both getting away from the block with Slay, and then we make a dive tackle with Taylor. Actually, a really good play right there. Could have been a lot more yards. So he's coming back to trips tight end again. He's noticed, this giving us some fits. I move him in a little bit to bluff blitz again. I'm not doing that. I'm going to take the seam with him. I pretty much always will against trips tight end. I just man him up. And what do you know? Miss a hit stick, but he's going to have a 3rd and short. I feel like that wasn't bad defense. But 3rd and 1 here. We need to play run D, and I don't think I play run D. I think this is just a bad decision by me. I even try to pinch my line to do it in time. Pretty sure he just runs the ball here. I'm ready to shoot a gap with Houston if I have to, but yeah, it looks like right there. Yeah, he went to an RPO, and I can't shoot a gap. It's my fault. I should have been into DB sting. Short yardage situation. I should have had my run D there for me. And, I made a bad call. Definitely bad defense. Now, here we get really, really stout. I'm actually really happy with the way we played in the red zone here. So, one, we're going to blow up a run right there out of DB sting. Really, really good. Blow up an RPO. He probably could have thrown it. He didn't, though. Way you stop an RPO would be play a hard flat on that side of the bubble and then pass commit, and that'll play an RPO. I didn't really expect an RPO there. So now, notice last time he came out in this 2 tight ends, I was stupid and called my big dime. So I called the timeout to get in 3-4 bear, and we're going to light this up. Like we talked about, 3-4 bear is really, really good. We're actually going to be adding this to the playbook here in a couple days. Basically, all I'm doing is I'm calling that man cover 1. I'm base aligning, I'm spreading my line, crashing down, and then I move out both outside linebackers outside. It's extremely meta right now. Very meta run defense. If you watch FNF, watch anything MCS related, that's what people are going to be doing to stop the run. It's really good. That 3-4 bear is. Now, 3rd and goal from the 8. I'm just going to try to scramble and send some pressure at him. I believe I play pretty good defense right here. He does a good check down. He tries to get in with Marcus Allen, falls forward. I had a cloud on that side. Probably should have been a hard flat if I go back and I do it again. Probably should play a hard there. And now 4th and 1 from the 1. So we talked about we need to be able to blow up this inside zone. I'm going to run DB sting too, guaranteed. Or at least come out in it and then audible away so I have that, that run D. And I'm going to make sure my slot is, right up where he'll be able to play the run next to my outside linebacker. So he's going to come out trips tight end. And notice I do everything to move Ramsey in for this run defense right there. If he's right there, I can play run D. Then I got caught on Harrison Smith, hard flat on the left. Really good play. That's really the only coverage you could have beaten. It's kind of lucky. Cover 2 with the hard flat was the only coverage he beats on that play. So, I don't know. A little frustrating, but we're back on defense again. End of the half. I get a little upset with this defense right here. I should never get caught on a D tackle. What do you know? He makes a bad read. I drop it, but at the end of the day, I didn't play good D right there. I can't be caught on a D tackle at the end of a half. I've got to have a good coverage shell out there no matter what and be on a user, like be on Shaz or Ken, no matter what. So not very happy with that. I've noticed he likes his running back a lot out of this bunch. So I believe I'm going to start manning it up. I guess I didn't this play. And notice it's just kind of like a cover 3, cloud type of shell. Deep half on the left. He throws to the halfback, gets a nice evasive juke with Allen. And here we go. Pretty much last play of the half here. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to man up his halfback. I know I do that. I feel like that's key. You got to take away the halfback on a play like this. And then, yeah, I'm not going to let him beat me with verticals. So, again, same cover 3 looking shell on the right side. I just put up a deep third and an inside third, or an outside third and an inside third on that right side. Make, a makeshift cover 3. And notice, last 3 possessions we've gotten touchdowns. He goes back. Maybe I don't get that first touchdown if he kicks 3 instead. Or, sorry, if he punts the ball. Instead, we're up 2 possessions. He's got to have a huge drive here. Doing my thing, I've manned up both sides on the left, and I've shaded inside, so they're going to bag those slants. He throws a corner. Probably should have been open. I get really lucky that my player, or his players, end up bumping. He gets an overthrow. Lucky, he had a dot there. Not very often do I man up both. Usually I like to keep a cloud or a soft squat on both sides when I'm in cover 2. I feel like you need to. So here's the same thing again. Notice right here. I'm in this makeshift cover 3, and then I'm going to press it. I'm going to try to manually move him back using individual adjustments, but I don't get enough time because he quick hikes me. And then I know for a fact he throws into coverage here. That corner out's not getting over a cloud. Unfortunately, I don't get a pick. I've played pretty much perfect defense, though, to this point. We're doing a really good job of bagging pretty much everything he has for the pass, manning up his slots and sending in random heat. Notice he comes out and spread right here. That, to me, says I've got to get in like cover 2. And man up the slots. And notice that's exactly what I do. Both slots are manned, and we get a fumble. He picks it back up. But when I face spread, you can get quick hiked if you try to drag those DBs in. I never will try to drag the DBs in. I'm going to play total coverage against you if you play like a spread set. I think that's something a lot of you guys are running into issues with. I'm really only setting heat if they're in compression. Any sort of tight set, gun bunch tight end, tight doubles on, tight offset tight end, that type of stuff. Again here, he's gone to a corner route 2 times to the right. I'm going to keep a protect the sticks. Wow, I keep a protect the sticks flat on the left. But I guess because he had a tight end on the right, he wouldn't have had a corner. It's kind of smart thinking, the more I think about it. And then I lurk the in. This is really all he could have had on the field that would have beaten me right there. So I lurk the in route, and I get it. That's going to be the end of the game. But I just wanted to note right there, I was talking about he's tried to throw to the corner to the right twice. He can't really have a corner there. I mean, he's got a tight end on that side. It's going to be a slow corner, if anything. My pressure's probably going to get there. I actually agree with that play call the more I look back. I don't think I had bad defense there. But anyway, he's going to rage quit right here. So that's a really good win. 21-7. Played really dominant defense. The 1-7 that we did give up, I feel like there are a lot of things we did really well, but there were things that we could have done better. And even plays, you can go watch that back. Not everybody's a robot. You're not playing young Kivs and Skimbos every play. They're not going to make every single read. There were times where he has players open, and we're just screaming at him in time because he's so off guard by us sending heat on that down. So I think it's crucial that you bluff heat as often as you can and play about, send heat about 50% of the time. That's my opinion. Send 5 or 6, 50% of the time. The other 50%, send 4 or 3 and play coverage. Man up those slots. Anyways, really good game right there on the defensive side of the ball. I wish I could have posted this offensive game too. Unfortunately, turned the ball over once, but this is overall a really good game of Mutt head-to-head. Hopefully this was able to give you guys a little bit of an insider look at what my Big Dime 146 looks like.